up, guys? How you doing? We're back once again. I'm Jed Fuchs. That's Ryan Houston. We are bringing back, dusting off another thing that we talked about last time and we want to bring up again. We talked about relationship advice from a question that someone had sent in and we loved it and you guys loved it. We already have another round of questions. We got tons of questions coming in.
But we picked one. Thank you guys for sending them in.
We got the best one.
But before we start, I want to introduce Jed to my best friend.
What?
Introduce him.
Yeah.
Hennessy, meet Jed. Jed, have you guys met before?
You know what? I think we've been at the same parties before,
okay,
but
we
we
never
haven't
had it.
properly introduced.
Okay, so I thought it would be a really good idea before we talk about relationships. We should have a little bit of a time. I can't believe it. And we're gonna do the black version.
What?
We're gonna chase it. Have you never? I'm about to change his life.
Little did I know.
Apple juice.
Not mixed together as the chaser.
Well, typically I have it together, but we'll do it as a chaser for today. It's not a full bottle because I had some on the way here.
It's a long drive, man. What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? I'm spilling.
Come on. Oh my God. Yeah, I did not see this coming at all.
This is his first time, so I'm super excited.
My best friend. I'm like, what are you gonna pull out like a little puppet?
This is I don't go anywhere without him.
Oh my God.
Cheers to the relationship question.
Bud. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, man.
Of course.
Holy shit. I mean.
Wow. That was not the reaction I thought. Usually people are like, wow, that was amazing. This is why we're so close.
We know what we're doing. Doesn't need chaser right away, but then like 8 seconds later.
You might need one a little later. I'm so glad you guys met, so we'll leave this here.
Yeah.
We'll leave it here, and we'll get to the relationship question. Now you can really answer.
This is the new, now I'm ready to roll.
So, this is the question we got in our DM. Oh, it still feels so good.
Warms the belly.
Hey, Jed and Ryan. My name is Melanie Quaker. Now I can't read because I'm like...
Melanie, hi, hello.
What's up, Melanie? I have a really big problem. I've had a boyfriend for about 2 years now, but the other day I ran into my ex of 4 years after work and he asked me to dinner to catch up with him. I said yes without thinking. I told my boyfriend and he flipped out. He said I crossed a line and because of that he wanted to break up. We've since resolved the issue, but was that really a deal breaker? What are some things that are deal breakers that I can avoid in the future? Melanie Quaker from North Carolina.
All right. That's rough. Thank you for DMing us. This one's for you.
I'll let Jed take this. I'm going to pour another. I'll answer after Jed.
There's issues with this, because obviously, on one end, you don't want this to have to be a problem. You're dating someone, you're devoted to them. Another ex comes along. It could have been anybody that came along. If you're devoted to this person, there shouldn't be an issue at all. There's two sides to every coin, where in addition, depending on when you told this person, if it was after the fact, I can imagine being a little upset because then it makes it seem like you tried to hide it instead of just saying, hey, babe.
I mean, she did tell him right away after.
She told him right away.
But it was too late.
It was a little, hey, you don't have to ask permission. You're your own person. You don't need to get approval from a man to go, you know? But could have mentioned it beforehand. Hey, I am going to go see my ex just so you know this is what's going on. So you still feel like I'm devoted to you.
Yeah. It's really about communication.
Yeah.
I think that's where the lines were blurred. So when you're in a relationship, you should never have to ask permission. However, you got to let your partner be comfortable. Now, if this is a relationship of 4 years, she said, that's a long time. So there could be little jealousy things going on. I don't know. I would have, if it was me, I would be mad at you too, to be honest, because you should text me, hey, I just seen my ex. He asked me to dinner. How do you feel about that? And he would have been like, hell no. That's the and then it's like, okay, sorry, I can't do that. And then talk to him later, like, this is my ex, I just wanted to and then have some type of communication. But I could see why he's mad.
I understand it. I understand it in a way, honestly.
So I think we should do a whole segment about what deal breakers are in the next video. We're going to do a whole, what you think your deal breakers are, what my deal breakers are, what's considered cheating. You didn't technically cheat.
You didn't.
But
you toed the line. You started bringing the issue to the point where he has to even have that in his head.
That you were able to make that decision without including him.
Right. And whether or not, not only is this definitely a reflection of his own internal, what's going on in his head, and says maybe a little something about insecurity, you still, there's definitely good, there's definitely bad, and then there's the gray area, and that's where you are now.
And that's where you
go
are.
out of it if you want to. You can get out of this.
I'm glad you guys resolved it on your own without our amazing advice. However, you just made me realize we need to do a whole segment on that gray area and what deal breakers are, because it's going to be different in each relationship. Some people will be like, oh, how was it? Did you tell him about me? Like, whatever. And then some people are like, hell, like your boyfriend. Hell no, we're not doing that.
Right.
So we're going to dedicate, Melanie, we're coming back to this.
We're coming back for you.
We're going to do a whole segment on deal breakers and the things that are considered cheating and considered not cheating in our expert opinion. Please tune in next time.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen.
To relationships.
To the gray area.
To the gray area.
Nom, 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 nom. We're out of here, guys.
Woo!
I can't believe you. What? You're like, oh, wait, I've got something. No, wait. I'm going to save it. I'm going to hang on to it.